My name is Nina Kolybashkina. I am a senior social development specialist with Climate Investment Funds. I started my career in development at the age of 17, working as a community mobilizer. I was helping to set up community development and water user associations, working with local communities and ensuring that youth and women are represented in these mechanisms. Even now, 27 years later, I still believe that empowering local communities by giving them mechanisms to influence decision making and to exercise oversight of the development resources is the most powerful way to deliver development finance, and particularly crucial for effective climate action. Women climate leadership is about amplifying the voice of women and those who are advocating for equity and social justice. That's why for our International Women's Day campaign, we are bringing to you directly the voices of those advocates from all levels, from the community level and civil society, as well as from the government. Sharing with you the perspectives of what it means to be a climate leader, what challenges they're facing in their work, and what else can be done to promote women climate leadership. The concept of gender equality, ensuring that project results equally benefit men and women, is becoming a mainstream accepted concept in climate finance. Increasingly, some investment projects are also aiming for equity, for ensuring gender-responsive access to resources, services, and markets through the project activities. But this is still not enough. We need to go further. We need to aim for gender transformative change, and for that we need women in leadership positions. Women climate leadership is about facilitating access for women to positions of influence on all levels, from local to regional, national, and global, both in public and private sectors. And to do this, we need to address the root causes of inequality and remove the systematic barriers that prevent their participation. We need more women leaders at all levels. We need them as employees in technical and management positions in the private sector, as investors, landowners, entrepreneurs, and local labor union leaders. We need them in public sector, from the local community groups and water user associations to decision makers at ministerial level and climate negotiators. However, women continue to face barriers in accessing those positions at different levels and dimensions. On individual level, norms and stereotypes about roles of women affect their self-perceptions and aspiration. Unequal distribution of care responsibility results in time poverty, so they simply don't have the time to be more active. On the society level, prevailing gender norms, power imbalances, as well as the continued threats of sexual harassment, gender discrimination, and gender-based violence prevent women from taking more active positions in the public spaces. Different experiences of exclusion could also be different for women based on their other social identities and statuses. As minority women or women living with disability, the barriers they face are even more complex. However, with the targeted action, we can look at specific activities at project and policy level, which can turn various barriers into opportunities. This is what we're trying to do with the diagnostic tool for women climate leadership that we're currently developing and field testing in a couple of project settings, which will allow to systematically analyze the barriers and then identify opportunities for project activities. These are the ideas that are underpinning the women-led coal transition grant mechanism that we are currently rolling out under the Accelerated Coal Transition Program. The idea of this mechanism is to create platforms where women-led organizations can come together and interact with the decision makers who are drafting the path for the energy transitions in the country, but also at local and regional level, and get involved in those processes. We're aiming to empower women organizations to to amplify their voices, to have their needs heard, but also to empower them to implement activities that are addressing their needs and priorities directly.